What's going on, everybody? Today's episode, all we gotta say is put some respect on my name. Put some respect on it.
Coming up next is Burndown. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burndown. I'm Justin, aka the Dapper Cigar.
And I'm Eric, Brother Cigar, as you all know. We are here live.
If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell to be notified for every single time we drop a new video, new episodes every single Friday. Also, check out the website, www.burndownpodcast.com. Become a member, $5 a month, exclusive discounts, and members-only monthly giveaways, burndownpodcast.com. Go check it out. Call to action. Done. Topic of today. Put some respect on our mother name.
That's right.
Put some respect on it.
Come on, son. Come on. We've been doing some research. We're trying to search some episodes, like some ideas, like, hey, what can we do? Then we get to doing the searching and the researching, and you put in cigar podcast, we don't come up. We put in cigar, we're not really around there. Top 15 cigar podcasts to listen to in 2022. We're not there. Put some respect on my name.
We've been around for 2.5 fucking years, putting an episode every single day.
Consistent more than anybody else.
And
we put out good shit. We put out crazy guests, people that don't even know they smoke cigars. We add humor. We add authenticity. We have a sick studio. And we put it on YouTube every single week, too, which many people don't do. So what's up?
It's and we always say this too. It's like just consistency. You got to keep putting it out there, keep doing it, eventually it's gonna click and it's gonna happen. And maybe it's us just getting impatient, but
I mean, you go on YouTube and you look like you just look up like cigar, and you'll find the cigar ASMR video, as we always talk about, with 1 million views, or my first time smoking my cigar, and has like 4 subscribers and has 200,000 views because he's smoking a cigar.
And that's what I don't understand. It's like, you'd think that the YouTube algorithm, when somebody types in the word cigar, and I don't want to go too into this without lighting up a cigar, actually.
Yeah.
But like when they type in the word cigar, the algorithm should spit out the cigar channels, right? But it spits out one video from a guy or gal. Their channel isn't even about cigars. It has nothing to do with cigars. And it's one video that they posted 4.5 years ago. And the algorithm says like, oh, bang, we're going to spit this one out. And they get 200,000, 300,000, 1 million views.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, if a guy's typing in cigar, he obviously wants to go, or a gal's typing in the word cigar, they obviously want information on cigars. So why don't you give them a channel that only does cigars? That does a lot of shit about cigars.
I don't know, man.
Anyway.
Talking about cigars makes me want to smoke a cigar.
I know. So let's get into it. So we actually have 2 boxes here, one for Eric, one for myself. And these were given to us by our new website partners.
New website partners, baby. Shout out to Unicorn Hunters Club, straight out of New Hampshire. So we haven't opened up the boxes yet, but they're a new company on the scene. And I really appreciate their packaging because it's like pink purpley, which really stands out. Their sticker is a unicorn, and I don't know what cigars are in here. This is the first box ever I think they released.
Yeah, so
and, we're going to get into it.
We actually partnered with them to bring you a discount code to our website. To all the members that are on our website, you know that we have 4 partnering stores currently. Now this is the 5th one. So the 4s are Nova Cigar, cigarandpipes.com, Revive Vinyl, and Kansas Clean Distilled Whiskey. And now the 5th is Unicorn Hunters Club.
Damn right.
So if you go on there, if you become a member of our website, you get a discount code. We're not going to tell you what the code is because then that would
defeat the purpose.
You get a discount code, which gets you, I believe, 20% off of your first month's subscription. Okay? But you got to become a member. $5 a month, burndownpodcast.com. You become a member, and we get you a code, okay?
Let's open this up.
Let's do it.
So we haven't opened up the bags yet. I cut open the labeling just so we didn't have to wait. But look at this. Look at this packaging here.
Listen.
I'm all about the look, baby. Look at that.
Listen, let me tell you something. The people sitting over here. You want to talk about real men wear pink? Let's go.
Now there's going to be guys and gals that like this and guys and gals that hate this. Mostly guys are going to be like, why is my cigar package pink with the unicorn on it? But you know what? I think it's like reverse psychology type of thing. I kind of dig it. And
what it's about is we're all, you have a marketing background in college, and I've, gotten into the social media marketing, and I have the same mindset as you about you have to find stuff that stands out, right? Yeah. It's one of the reasons why when we did our cigars, we did research. We went into cigar lounges and looked, what is the most common color that you see? The color band, the color box, right? Obviously, brown. Brown is the most common color for the boxes because it's wood. The cigar, the wrapper because it's their tobacco. But we wanted to make a label and something that would stand out so that when people walked in, like, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
This stands out. This
definitely stands out.
When you see this package, you know exactly what this is.
I appreciate this type of stuff. So let's look at what we got inside her. So I'm assuming Unicorn Hunters Club means like, they got some exclusive cigars or cigars maybe you don't really always see, or maybe it's just exclusive to the Unicorn Hunter themselves, who's the member.
Well, that's also, I wanted to mention like what a unicorn is, like in the cigar world. Yes. Some people may not know what a unicorn is, and a unicorn is like that one cigar that you've always wanted to smoke and you can't find it, blah, 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 right? So you're in search of that unicorn. So this might be able to help you find that one. And right off the bat, I can see some of the ones that I like. Damn.
Right here, baby. I'm already happy about it. Oliva Serie V Milanio. Damn. I'm excited.
Damn.
I actually like this one, too. This is from... Who makes this one? This was in a Luxury Cigar Club box once, but I forgot who makes this. But the one with it's a rooster on the band. It's a good cigar.
Which one? This one right here?
Yeah.
This is...
I forgot who makes it. It says it right here.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. This is...
Desfilito? Lonsdale?
Oh, yeah. Who is this?
Oh, no.
That's
what we got computers.
That's what we got computers for. Google it. So I'll go through the rest of them. So what'd you say? The Oliva Series V, Milanio.
Yeah.
We got this Rooster one that he's going to look up. This is a great stick right here. This is the Rose of Sharon by Southern Draw. Mm-hmm. I haven't had this one. This is the Lancero version. This is interesting because this is a box-pressed Lancero. Which
Dapper.
Dapper makes it.
Yes.
So
Dapper
not me.
cigar.
Not me. You know how many times I've gotten that? People tag me, like when they smoke a Dapper cigar and they tag me.
Of course.
And I'm like, hey, listen, I was around before them. Okay. I'm not associated, but I appreciate the tag. I have smoked them. They're good cigars, but I'm not affiliated with them. So the next one we have is the La Palina Red Label Sun-Grown.
Nice.
Toro. And then this one is the Tatuaje, the Avion Tatuaje.
11's Perfecto Grande.
Yeah, it's an interesting size.
Yeah,
all right, so which one should we smoke today? We both going to smoke the same one?
No, I got something else I'm smoking today.
Oh, you're smoking something else? We got it.
I came in with a plan.
Uh-oh, what's he smoking?
So, I won't smoke any of these today. I wanted to smoke it because it's a burn down first, and it was given to me by my favorite mother-in-law.
Uh-oh.
So look at it. So check this out.
All right, so I'm going to hold off on a second because...
So, I didn't realize we were getting these Unicorn Hunters Club cigars today. But anyways, so my favorite mother-in-law was in South Carolina last week. And I don't smoke infused cigars, but she called me. And by the way, out of all her children, I'm the only one that got a present. She says, Eric, I'm in South Carolina, I'm at so-and-so cigars, and they have all these cigars. Do you like infused cigars? I'm like, what do you mean? So this cigar is from CRE Cigars in South Carolina, but it's a Maker's Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon infused cigar.
It's a Maker's Mark. It's a Maker's Mark cigar.
Yeah. So they had she said.
Let me smell the.
You could see he
dipped it. No, let me smell that. I'll just smell that.
So she told me Jack Daniel's Honey.
Oh my god.
How does it smell like?
It smells like honey. It smells like honey.
Does it?
Dude, it just smells like my nose is. I just dipped into honey.
Yeah. So she said Jack Daniel's Honey, Maker's Mark, or something else. So I was like, you know what? give me a Maker's Mark. I'll try it. Why not? And then she's like, Eric, are you going to enjoy the cigar? I said, when are you going to smoke it? I was like, I think I'm going to smoke it tomorrow on the podcast. I never smoked an infused cigar before. So, shout out to Cigar Row event, CRE Cigars in South Carolina. This is the Maker's Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon cigar.
Wow.
So, we're going to give it a whirl.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
You know what? I will do this. I will save these.
If I wasn't smoking this, I would have smoked a cigar from there. But this was planned ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to save these two because I also have a cigar in here that I haven't had this cigar in...
Oh, daddy.
And this... So, one, I haven't had this cigar in God knows how long, okay? And two, this cigar was... Not this particular cigar, but this brand, and was the first cigar. Actually, so this cigar, but not this size, was the first cigar that I've ever had, like real cigar.
A Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, it was a Romeo and Juliet, 1875. This is the Churchill, and the Bully was the first one the first real cigar that I've ever had.
Damn.
And this one is a Churchill. 1875, and we're going to give it a go. It looks like there might be a little issue on
the band. Damn, what is
on the wrapper here, but we're going to power through it.
Dude, you know what I just realized about this lighter here that we both have from Caldwell? You realize why it's grooved here?
Why? Oh, for a cigar? Yeah. How cool is that?
I just realized that.
How cool is that? There's
idea.
another one that we have. I don't have it in here, but it's a big like 60 ring cutter. That does that.
Oh, yeah, it has the thing on it.
So this one, actually, I'm going to power through this. I'm looking. Right. It looks like the leaf is kind of coming off here, but I'm going to power through it.
And then we're going to be drinking. I don't know how it's going to go with my Maker's Mark infused cigar, but I got a little bit. I drank this over the weekend with a couple of my buddies, and it was getting to the bottom, and I said, you know what? Let's finish this bottle of Hibiki Suntory whiskey. So let's drink that up. Pour yourself a shot. Cut yourself a slice.
Actually.
What happened?
What does that look like there? Does that look like mold to you?
Uh-oh. Yee.
I'm not going to smoke it then. I'm going to go with something different.
I don't think it's mold. It's just on the tip. You can kind of wipe it off. I don't know. When I see mold, it's usually like in a ball.
Well, you know what?
That doesn't look like mold though. I kind of wiped it off already.
Yeah, well, this one's kind of falling apart, to be quite honest. I was going to power through this, but the more I handle this thing, the more that it's kind of falling apart. So I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change it. That's what we're going to do. So we do here on the Burnout.
Do it.
We have hundreds of cigars. We can do it. So I'm actually going to switch it up.
Here, take this. Put this back.
And I'm going to do the sobremesa.
All right, no doubt.
This one is by
Steve Saka, right?
Steve Saka. Yeah. And this is the Robusto Largo, 5 1/4 by 52. And I've had this one before, and I enjoy it. Sick. So that's what I'm going to smoke. I'm changed my mind. Okay. Also, I think that this cigar would pair a little bit better with
whiskey.
Yeah, with
whiskey.
Yeah. So
I don't know how this is going to go. This might be a suicide mission here.
Well, we're going to find out. So, topic of discussion for today is, we've been doing some research. We do a lot of research trying to find out different topics to discuss on our podcast, on our show. And in the midst of that, we always type in the words, into Google, cigar podcast, cigar show, cigar aficionado, all these different things, trying to get ideas. And it comes to our attention. It comes to, and we've kind of maybe have gone on rants about this in the past, but it's come to today. We're going to go on it again. That you type in cigar podcast, cigar show, and we're nowhere to be found.
Google. If you Google cigar podcast, we are nowhere to be found. If you do YouTube cigar podcast, we are the first video, so that's a plus.
But another thing is that we're the first video of it's a random one. It's not even the channel. It's Cigar Stereotypes that shows up.
But why is that a random one? Why would that be random?
I don't know. It's not really like why that video out of all of our videos?
That's the question.
You know, because it's not even the most popular video that we have. It's not the worst video that we have. So it's why that one? And this is where, I guess we're kind of opening the question to all of those social media gurus out there, or the SEO gurus out there, search engine optimization for people that don't know. Give us the tips. You know, why is that? Why, when you type in Cigar Podcast, we don't show up on YouTube? Why is it that you type in Cigar Podcast and we're not even... So it lists a bunch of them when you type in Cigar Podcast on Google.
Oh.
It lists like 20 of them.
Well, now this is weird.
And we're not there.
Now, this is weird.
So people that are... And I would say that we're...
Let me tell you. So I Googled Cigar Podcast, right? They have all the different artworks on top. And I just happened to click this podcast, No Cigar Podcast. So this is it says, failed comedian Kevin A. Fox and failed broadcaster Denny K. Rebbit bring you the biggest failures every other week. So, whatever. For some reason, I clicked that. But if you do scroll first through the artwork, we do pop up eventually. We are here.
Wait. We do?
So, look at this.
So I'll Google it on my side. side.
So Google No Cigar Podcast, right?
Okay. No Cigar Podcast. No Cigar.
I mean, we're not like on the front. We're all like kind of in the back, but still.
Right. So No Cigar Podcast.
Yeah.
And you click it.
No, just like the regular thing, like this, with all the artworks on top.
Oh, I don't have that.
So Google Cigar Podcast first.
Oh, I thought you said Google No Cigar Podcast.
Well, I thought that would come up, but I guess
okay,
not.
So I Googled Cigar Podcast. Right. So then now there's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
But I don't see us on there. Do you see us?
So click No Cigar Podcast.
Okay. So let's take a step back. So there's 50. When you Google Cigar Podcast, there's 50 that come across the top that come in like on Google's podcast series, and you look for a cigar, and we're not even there.
Which is bizarre. Now,
okay.
Let me just...
So now you said click...
The podcast that says No Cigar... I just happened to click this. This was an accident.
Okay, so how far is that? Oh, here it is. No Cigar Pod. So you happen to click it. Okay.
Now, if you just scroll over, keep scrolling like you did before, and see it, and we should come up.
I don't see us.
Oh, you went all the way over?
Yeah, I see Garage Logic.
Okay, look. Here. No Cigar Podcast. All right. Scroll over. Here we are, right here.
Oh, we're after this dude?
We're after... The Cigars and Crypto Podcast.
No, see? And that's funny because I see Cigars and Crypto, but I don't see us on my side. And we're both logged into the same Google.
And I guarantee you we've been around them more than these podcasts.
But here's another interesting thing. So you're logged into the Burn Down Podcast Google. Like our Google.
I'm logged into my personal Google.
Oh, because I'm on the Burn Down Podcast Google account.
Maybe that's why?
Maybe that's why it doesn't show up?
Possibly.
I'll change it to this one. Let me see. All right, so I changed it to my personal one. Let's type in Cigar Podcast. Okay, so now if I scroll all the way over, and there we are. So here's another question. So when we're on our own, like on the Burn Down Podcast Google account, it doesn't show up. But when you're on a different one, it does show up. So do they purposely get rid of it because you're on your own account?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great point.
But even so, we're like you'd think that we're 2.5 years, 150 episodes every single week.
I got a bone to pick with blog.feedspot.com. Best 15 cigar podcasts you must follow in 2022. Published 7 days ago. Not even on there. It's a damn shame. It
was published 7 days ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
So, right? I'm going to open up the question. So, I'm no SEO expert, Okay,
search engine optimization for those people who don't know.
Right. I'm no expert. You're not an expert. We just know that you keep doing it. You post stuff out there. It's the hashtags. It's what's in the description. It's what's in the title. Right. Those all play a factor.
Yeah. For instance, our Burn Down podcast website. If you Googled at one time for a while, it was only recently that it was the first link. But for a while, we had our website since last May of 2021. For a while, if you Googled, again, I keep saying for a while.
For a while.
If you Googled the Burn Down podcast, our website wouldn't come up. It only started being the first link only like a month or so ago.
Yeah.
So like, how does that happen? Because it was like on the second page, which makes no sense.
Yeah, like if you Googled burndownpodcast.com.
Well, then it would come up.
It might show up, but if you just Googled the Burn Down Podcast, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
So like I said, the question is, we're no experts on SEO. We obviously know that there's the tags that you have to do and what the information is on the website, and you have to, all that stuff goes in like in the description. When we did research of YouTube, you put a description up. It says, write what a lot of the keywords that are your video's about, write them in the description, write them in the title, say them in your video. We do all that. Okay. Same thing on the website. Our website's through Wix. We use Wix, and they have a nice platform where it says, all right, here's the SEO. This is what the keywords, type in this. And we've done all that. What are we missing?
I don't know.
What are we missing? Because we're putting out the content. We're creating the content every single week. We use the hashtags. We use the description. We say all the rights. What are we missing to get it to the next? For people that are listening, people that are watching, if you're SEO wizards or if you're a YouTube wizard, can you give us some tips? Can you give us some hints, some tricks to bump us up to the next level?
Yeah, let's put this for perspective, right? We've been doing this for almost 3 years. Every single Friday we put an episode, like you said, over 150 episodes. Now, this is a statistic from a couple years ago, 3 years ago. I just Googled the average lifespan of a podcast. The average lifespan of a podcast is 174 days based on shows that were indexable in November 2018. So, here we go. This is a little more relevant. I think we did an episode on this about average lifespan of a podcast, how many episodes per podcast. And
I think it was 13, right?
We are way past the average, all right? So, let me see here. Oh yeah, this is the website that we got all the statistics from. But anyways, regardless, what I'm trying to say is that we are way over the average on podcast episodes, podcast lifespan, all the stuff that we put out.
Yeah, and it's that's why I ask people that are listening. We don't want this to be just like a rant of us. Oh, woe is me. Why are we not all the way up there? But it's a valid question. Like we're asking for tips.
I'm just talking about it.
Whatever, right? And if there's people out there listening that have tips, or we're just trying to think of why is it? Like why are there others? Not putting anybody else down, but why are there some shows that don't have as many episodes, haven't been around longer, don't have as much traction, show up higher than other shows that have been around longer, that have more viewers, that have more shows and episodes? How come they're lower on the list than, it's got to be something behind the scenes that we're not
I'm just looking at some of the names here, right? Like this one is Eat, Drink, Smoke. All right. In the artwork, it shows a cigar, but the name doesn't say cigar. Then you have one called...
Well, neither does ours, but...
Yeah, we had a cigar.
No, but we don't say it. It doesn't say cigar in the name.
True. All right.
That's one.
That's a great point. That's what I'm trying to say. So, Eat, Drink, Smoke. Okay. Then you have Box Press. KMA Talk Radio. How does that... Again, I'm sure in the descriptions and all the stuff that they upload, they mention cigars. You have... I saw another one here. Man Cave Happy Hour. Canoeing the Dog Rocket. Oh, well, now we pop up on a cigar podcast.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're all the way on the right, yeah. But what's interesting is, that is a good point, is that if you look at, as soon as you type in cigar podcast, you look at the top 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The only one in there that doesn't have the word cigar is number 10, eat, drink, smoke. They have the word smoke in there, but they don't have the word cigar. Everything else, besides number 2, the ash holes. They have the word ash in there, but there's the Cigar Authority, Stogie Geek Cigar Podcast, the Good Cigar Podcast, Cigar Snob, Cigar Hacks, Beyond the Humidor, a cigar podcast. So they all have the word cigar. So maybe that is a big thing that we don't have, and we're not going to change the name right now. But that's one thing to think of. But I guess it goes on to,
let's go over to YouTube.
I was going to say, go over to YouTube. How do we push it? Like, how do we get to the next?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us is that, why some other people have 5,000, like a cigar channel has 5,000 subscribers. Like Cigar Daily has 45,000, but they make
100, I think, doesn't he?
Oh, probably.
That's probably everybody. If you're a cigar guy and you know YouTube, Cigars Daily. That's the biggest, probably one of the biggest ones.
But I think a big reason on YouTube for us is that we do obviously make shorter videos, reviews, stuff like that. But we don't have as many. Our channel is mainly our podcast episodes.
Yes.
And those episodes do range from 35 minutes to an hour and a half. So they're longer videos. So I would think that would have to do something with it.
It does. 100% does.
Like the length of our videos.
Which I think is why we started doing a lot of the shorter videos, like the cigar reviews and everything, because it was 5 minutes and less, trying to get, content. Which,
because the 2 most viewed videos on our channel is Ed Reed talking about Sean Taylor. I think that's almost at 10,000.
And the Tupperware one, like the how to store cigars.
And then how to store your cigars without a humidor.
How to travel with cigars, I think it was, yes.
Yes. And it's actually a funny story because my buddy was actually wanting to know how you do that, and he Googled it, and we came up as the first video.
There you go.
On Google.
Google, really?
Yeah. It was a while ago. I sent it to you. But I remember it's my buddy, it's Kevin, my buddy Kevin. And he was like, yeah, man. And he's like, I was just Googling. And he's like, yo, you're here, the first picture. And I'm like, oh, shit, there we are. So it's weird. It's weird how the internet works. It's weird how the algorithms and stuff like that work. But
yeah, it's funny because I type in how to travel with cigars on Google and we're nowhere to be found.
No, I think it's how to store.
Oh, how to store
your cigars without a humidor.
Without a humidor? Yeah, we're nowhere to be found. We're the third one on how to store cigars without a humidor. Yeah, Burndown Academy. Remember that?
Video. We're the second video.
It's showing up on the third for me, which is just so interesting how.
That's what I'm saying. Like the internet and these algorithms are so weird. They just change for everybody. What is this video up to? Let's see.
What's another interesting thing that speaking of algorithms, I don't want to get too off topic here, but I saw something today. It was a video of a comedian talking about
this video is so old,
like TikTok or something, or just social media in general. And they said, what's kind of interesting is that the algorithm can be changed for different regions, right? So if you have a company, you make a platform in the United States, you can have it change. You can have the algorithm catered to a certain thing, and then based on if somebody else where they're downloading it from, where they're running it from, if they're in a country in Europe, the algorithm can run a certain way. If they're in China, they can run a certain way. If they're in Australia, right? So he's saying, how genius, for back of a better, would it be if you make a platform, okay, and like for instance, he's talking about TikTok, right? He says TikTok is a Chinese platform, right? It was made in China. He's saying so TikTok, what goes viral on TikTok in the United States?
Dance videos. People
doing stupid dances, doing these stupid challenges. Basically teaching kids like, all right, you want to be famous? Do this stupid shit, and you'll become famous. And that stuff literally does nothing for society, right? And he's saying, but in China, they can say, all right, what do we want kids to be doing? Why don't they do science stuff, engineering stuff, all these other things that make them viral? And that's what the kids are going to be doing. So he's like, you want to dumb down a freaking nation? He goes, make a platform, let it to go viral in the United States, and make the kids go viral for doing stupid shit in that country, but then make the kids go viral for doing really cool shit in this country.
Wow.
And I'm like, and he said that, and I said, that's kind of interesting.
Who said this?
Forgot his name. What's his name? I can't go. Let me see if I can Google it. But I was like, got me thinking. I go, that's kind of interesting.
That's very interesting.
Right? Like,
very.
Okay, if you really want to,
is that what goes on in China with TikTok?
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's true. It was his thought, his input, and I thought, I'm like, that's, that would, if that would be genius, if that's the truth.
Well, I mean, right now, the United States, in the educational system as a whole in the world, we ranked 28th.
Yeah.
In the world. So
let me see if I can find it.
So that can't be any better.
What the heck is his name?
What's his name? What's her name? Well, by the way, we didn't cheers.
We didn't cheers.
Cheers to the episode. Cheers to be getting viral one of these days.
I don't know. Is his name Andrew? Yeah, I think this is him. Is this him?
Oh, Andrew the comedian?
Andrew Schultz.
Oh, Andrew Schultz. Yeah,
it's Andrew Schultz. Yes,
he's got great stuff.
So he talked about it, and it just got me thinking, right? Like I didn't do research on, I didn't Google make sure this was 100% fact. I'm just saying this is a video that I saw. I don't want people to say, "Oh, you're fucking wrong." Blah blah. Blah. Like, calm down, okay?
Take it easy.
Okay, it's a video I saw, and it got me thinking. I thought it was very interesting. So to go on the topic of algorithms, I'm like that's kind of funny. Like, not funny. I said that's kind of interesting.
Warfare.
Yeah, I said that's kind of interesting. Right? You can make a platform and then make it go viral everywhere in the world, and whatever country you want to basically, dumb down. You say, okay,
now
let's make some stupid dance and make all the kids do it because that's what they're going to be doing.
Is he saying TikTok can dictate what goes viral?
He was saying that the algorithm, right? Like,
can you control the algorithm? Right?
Why not? Why can't you? If you know the IP address and you know where the person lives, your phone calculates all the locations that you are, so who's to say that your phone can't tell you, all right, the person that downloaded this app lives in China, the person that downloaded this app lives in Australia, lives in Belgium, lives in the United States, so they can know where you are when you download the app, and based on where you are, they can say, all right, they're in the United States, run this algorithm, they're in Belgium, run this algorithm, they're in China, run this algorithm.
Interesting.
Why can't they do that?
Interesting.
So I'm like, so you can dictate what goes viral in different regions of the world.
Mine.
And I right?
Blown.
I said that's very interesting.
No doubt. Damn.
So anyway.
Well, where's the biggest cigar viral videos in the country? How do we get in the world? Where do we go for that? You know what? But I do on TikTok. If you do want to, like, TikTok is good for exposure. Like, not just like I'm in high school and I want to make stupid dance videos. Like, I looked at the statistics today.
Statistics.
Such a hard word to say fast.
No, you never see that?
Yeah.
I don't know where you're getting your statistics from.
But majority of all the views that we get on TikTok comes from the For You page. And it breaks down For You, followers.
You can see that?
Yeah. So
where does it show you that?
Like, when you put up a TikTok and it has like the things on the bottom, like views and shares, just click that. Like Insight on Instagram.
I didn't know that.
I just found that out today.
Oh, okay.
And majority, I would say 90% or more, all the views that we get, like some videos hit 10,000, 4,000, 2,000.
Yeah.
All those views come from the For You page. Like one of them was like 98%.
So yeah, it's just people finding you.
Yeah, like you just posted and on the For You page, and like I'm not hashtagging FYP For You page.
Really?
No, I'm not.
Because I do that all the time. Just do the FYP For You, whatever. Because like on TikTok, the hashtags don't even have to be relevant to the video.
No.
Like you see people posting dances, and it's like a hashtag of
it's like
4th of July, and it's like the dances of Christmas dance.
We stand for Ukraine, and you're shaking your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I saw a video. There was a girl. She was posting all these prerogative videos, and it was like Trump 24, Trump this, Trump that. And I'm like, what does this have to do with?
Like it has nothing to do with the presidency.
But that was bizarre. But yeah, so hashtag burndown podcast and hashtag the burndown have over 100,000 views on the hashtag. Just saying.
Dude, they're really.
And but when I do
wait, we have over 100,000 views.
Yeah, son.
On TikTok.
When you hashtag the burndown podcast, yeah, boy. We do.
Yo, let's go. That's big.
Your boy.
That's big.
Yeah, it's nice.
I have a small part of that. I posted a couple things.
Yeah. Small percentage.
He does a lot of the TikTok. I must say, he does a lot of the TikTok stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just recycling. Because if you make it for Instagram, you might as well just... You're doing yourself a disservice not putting it on there. You know what I mean? All you have to do is...
Yeah, I put on both. I literally, like, if I post a TikTok, I post it, I switch accounts, and I post it on the burn down.
And TikTok is way faster to upload.
It is, because you don't have to tag a million people.
You don't have to do tags. You don't have to do cover arts. You don't have to do locations. All this stuff. You can just boop. But what I was trying to say the whole time was when I do hashtags on TikTok, I usually just put the burn down podcast, the burn down, and I put like cigars, and then like I'll just do hashtag and I'll just see what popular ones are up, and I just press those.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you're that person that's posting cigar photos and tagging.
We stand for Ukraine.
We stand for Ukraine.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it's weird. So I just thought that was interesting, talking about all this stuff. But we definitely have a larger presence on social media than like regular Google search engines. But
we'll get there. We'll get there. Like we always say, just consistent. It takes 5 years to be an overnight success. We will get there.
It was just a good topic to talk about.
It's just where we feel like, I don't want to say. Let me put it this way. I feel like we should be higher up on the list. I feel like we should have more views.
We want some more respect.
I want more people to hear. I want to get out. I want to reach as many people as possible. Like that's the whole goal here. We want to bring people together because the more people that we can reach and go out, then the more connections we can make to get people on the freaking show.
That's right, man.
Like that's how we find all the people that come on our show is through a friend of a friend, like a connection through social media, through TikTok, through YouTube, whatever.
It was actually pretty cool talking about connecting with people because I saw someone posted a person who I met at a cigar lounge in New Jersey who works there. I was going through their stories and they posted 2 of our TikToks on their Instagram story today.
Oh, let's go.
It was pretty cool.
Let's go.
Because I was like, oh, they just put it from Instagram, but it was like, it said Burn Down Podcast TikTok. And I was like, hey, that's pretty fucking cool.
Hey.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So it's more, we're more on social media, like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Because at first, it took us a while to get on TikTok. We were just like, so confusing. What are we going to do?
It's not as confusing. I was just like,
new app we got to learn.
Well, then we got on it and got shadow banned. Very first photo. I'm like, oh, come on, really?
And we haven't actually had that problem in a while. So
yeah, maybe people are lightening up.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, we gotta get better with the Google searches.
So here, this is gonna be a call to anybody out there that is watching, listening. If you're an SEO expert, right, or SEO wizard, reach out to us, please.
Any kind of IT person.
Yeah, like if you have any tips, you have any tricks, you can help us out a little bit. We do that. We're not like the tech. Like I'm a little tech savvy when it comes to like the electronics and stuff and building the website, but when it comes to like the SEO, neither one of us had any fucking clue. Okay,
here's a good question. What characteristics do we bring to our podcast? Like, what do you mostly do that you're good at, and what do I do that's mostly good at? Like you said, you're like kind of like the behind the scenes like tech guy. Besides that,
I make this look good.
Yeah. Besides getting dressed, I'm talking about pertaining like the daily ins and outs of what we have to do, because like there's things that you're better at and that you're good at that I just let you rock and do, and there's things that I'm better at.
Yeah, like the audio stuff. I got the audio, like the compressing and the noise cancellation. I got all that stuff down. The technical stuff, plug the microphone. Like I got that stuff down.
The technical stuff down. You got the website. If you were to, let's my drink.
Oh,
no, thank God. If you were to move to,
if that would have been the first fucking one. Does that count?
No, remember we decided rookie move isn't falling on the table.
I know, but then we decided like, all right, we're gonna have to like, what is it? Is it hitting the mic? Is it dropping it there? Is it? Because otherwise, we're never gonna drop on ourselves anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to.
All right. Anyway, but yeah, I do technical stuff, and what do you do?
What do you do?
No, you do like
I do the technical stuff. What do you do?
No, you do the TikTok. TikTok is
hold on.
Big.
Let's go back to you handle all the website stuff, which is good. More like you handle the organization of like the business documents and stuff. I guess because we use your address, but that's a huge help. Like doing all the taxes and stuff. I would say I'm more like on the image and social media and putting our shit out there as much as possible.
Yeah,
because like I always make episode clips. I always have the fucking artwork ready for the episodes. I make sure to post on TikTok. Like always posting something about the burn down.
You're big on like the social media presence and stuff. Like we both do the YouTube, right? But you're big on making the clips. You do the TikTok stuff. You're always posting on the thing. I'm more of the behind the scenes guy. I get the audio running. I get the equipment set up. Right? I do the business. Like you're more of the face of it, and I'm more of the behind the scenes kind of guy. I mean, we're both the face of the company, but you do more of that.
Yeah.
You know, the I guess your marketing background.
Yeah.
I'm a technical background, so we both. You know, that's why it fits so well.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I think we never really talk about it, but yeah, I mean,
probably fits so well, man.
Yeah, that's why it meshes.
That's why it meshes, man. And it's funny because like we both have the personality. I think for talk shows, for YouTube stuff, for doing the Instagrams, and we both blend. Like we have the same personality there, but then the skill set in the background, we have different skill sets, which. So, like, we blend where it needs to blend, like, on camera. We obviously have the same personality and same conversations.
Yeah.
We don't clash on camera. But then, in the background, we have different skills. Like, I'm the technical guy and the business guy, and then you're the marketing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like a perfect combination.
It's all cylinders. All cylinders.
Dude, we got that V8. V12. Dual turbo.
So,
anyway, we've been going for over 40 minutes right now, man.
Sick. But at the end of the day, we've only been doing this for over 2.5, 3 years. So it does take a while, I guess, to get it going. But like we said before, we just want put some respect on our name.
Respect on a name, man.
Put some respect on my name. So anyways.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it, man. That was a good conversation.
It was.
Let's go. Nice. We got some other stuff to do. I like these conversations, too. I think what we go forward is just have, like, topic of the day and then just go with it, right? Because we did that the last episode. Or... The one we just posted, I don't know when this will come out, but the one we just posted where we had cigar influencers. That's the topic. Do they influence you to buy cigars? Bang. Talked about it for half an hour.
The hard part is just finding a topic.
Right. But when we do, I think we have just like the one topic, like question. Here's the question of the day or here's the topic of the day. And we just rattle with it. Because we veer, right? And we always come back. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Burnout Podcast. Yeah. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell to be notified for every single time we drop a new video. Help us get up there on the algorithm, please.
On Google. Come on now. Give us a review. I love getting reviews on the podcast, on Apple Podcasts. It's great. We majority have like 5 stars. Some people give us like 2. I think we have like 1 2-star rating.
You know who it's probably Tim. I'm gonna
Tim Rivard.
I'm guessing it's Tim.
Tim Rivard.
Fuck that guy.
He probably signed in like his burner email account, gave us a 2, and then went to his real email and gave us a 5.
Said fuck these guys. They don't know what they're talking about. Check out the website, burndownpodcast.com. Become a member. It's $5 a month. Exclusive discounts to 5 partnering stores. Nova Cigars, Rebuy Vinyl, Kansas Clean Distilled Whiskey, cigarandpipes.com, and now Unicorn Hunters Club.
Bang, bang.
And you also get into monthly members-only giveaways, $5 a month, burndownpodcast.com. Check it out. We love you guys. We hope you enjoy listening to us ramble, because we certainly love to talk. And that's going to do it.
Justin, a little more than me. But that's why we work so well, because I got the reel right in my back pocket. We're back.
Reeling me.
Come on now, buddy.
Reeling
Come on now,
baby.
buddy. But until next time, thank you guys as always, and gals, listening, watching, supporting, paying for our memberships, hanging in, smoking with us. Until next time, chin chin.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Gotta get on a t-shirt.